how much of it will be really taken by them, and then will they be able to, if most of the time they're concerned about the exam and not really understanding learning, and then getting the concepts from the practical point of view, how this course is going to be will be a problem for us, because every time what I found is in fact, first time when I gave the course, I found most of the students, when I asked them to do something, they're more, every class, the first question they'll ask is, how is the exam going to be? Okay. That's the only question which I used to get from them. And most of the time, we are not setting the exam paper. It is being set by the university and the local people. Okay. Right. We have no control on the exam part of the whole process, and we don't
Actually,
want to also
20%.
since hmm?
Actually, 20%
Yes,
of the
go ahead.
students are with the mindset of the concept, learning the concept, and the remaining students are worried about their marks. That's what.
Oh, so about what
Yeah,
you say is about
those students,
20% are
kind of
keen on
students,
learning,
20 and
and
80.
20 and 80 is what you are saying. But in general, this 80% will influence this 20 also. So, in some sense, we need to address this problem, and then see what is the answer to this problem. Okay. One of the other thing is also what we are interested in is to see how the practical bit can be, improved for the students. The lab component part of it can be improved. Okay, right? So I think we have some suggestions on that. What I'm going to do is,
Right.
please keep giving your suggestions to us. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to you, again. But meanwhile, I'll go to the next some other college also and see if I can interact with those college teachers also. But the whole idea is, how do we structure this in terms of just giving the lectures part is one part. Okay. The other part is how do we actually make sure that the students are getting what they're intended to get. Whether their actual skills have improved by this, and whether they are able to really do something practically. That is something that we are interested in monitoring and making sure if it can happen during the course of this course. Okay, right? We have some suggestions. So while talking to the other chefs also, you can follow up. Then I think I will come back, to you also. Okay. So thank you. I think at this point I
Thanks.
am going to sign off from you and then go to some other college. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Let me go to Vijayanagaram College. I think I've already gone there. So maybe I will go to ABR College and then have the interaction with ABR College. The selected is not publishing. I think looks like this college is not publishing. Okay. What about Potti Sriramulu College? Is this publishing its video? Selected user, that also is not publishing. Okay. Can the other colleges please publish a audio video for me, please, so that I can have an interaction with the mentor? A lot of colleges actually publishing their audio video. Unless you publish your audio video, I won't be able to interact with you. Yeah, I think yes, A8, Jntuk A8. Which is this college? Are you able to get my this thing, please? Audio. I'm not getting your video, but then your audio is coming to me. Your voice is also feebly coming to me. I'm audible, but then your voice is not coming to me. Can you speak little louder? Can you speak louder?
Hello. Good afternoon, sir.
Hello? Yeah. See, your video is not coming to me.
Hello. Good
Okay.
afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Can you introduce yourself?
My name is
Which college
Manasa,
is
sir.
this? Manasa. Okay.
Hello.
Which college is this?
Srivasavi Engineering. Yes, sir. Srivasavi
Yeah, your voice is
Engineering
not
College,
coming.
Tadepalligudem, sir.
Tadepalligudem. Okay. Okay. See, one of the things that why your video you're
Srivasavi,
not able to publish
Srivasavi Engineering
uh,
College.
your video is not coming to me.
We are
Only audio is coming. Your video is not coming to me.
we are on the process.
Okay. See, okay. Let me even then interact over audio with
We are
you.
checking
How
on that,
many?
sir.
Okay. How many students are doing from this college?
Yes, sir.
How many students are attending the course, madam?
57 members.
57
57
members.
members, sir.
Okay. 57 members. Okay. See, one of the
Hello.
things that
57 members are attending. Yes, sir.
57, right? 57. Hello?
Yes, sir.
57, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, one
Yes,
of
sir.
the things
57
that,
members are attending the course, sir.
yeah, I got that number.
Yes, sir.
Um, See, in what percentage of the students are worried about marks and what percentage of the students are worried about learning?
15% are been worried about marks. I can say that
Mhm.
about 40% are been about subjects.
About subject. Okay. See, what are their skills now? Will they be able to have you got any Linux lab in your place where no, if there are some assignments given, will they be able to do these assignments, practical assignments, or how good are they in terms of sitting and doing the hands-on? How good are they in terms of hands-on?
Yes, sir, Linux platform is being provided, and most
Hmm.
of them can they're above average in terms of hands-on.
Hands-on, they're above average. So, have they written large C programs? These are third year students, I understand, right? Have they written large C program files? Because the first course class I was trying to find
Yes,
out
sir.
if they have written C programs with.
Yes, sir. They have learned about files. They have
Opening
written the
files.
programs too.
Okay. See, one of the things that we are
Yes, sir. They did
interested
their
for this,
opening files, closing files. I mean, reading. Yes, sir. They done.
but doesn't seem to appear to be very confident. When I work with these students, I'm not finding them very confident. Okay, let me tell you something, but
Pardon, sir.
probably I'll come back to you. Hello? I think, can you meanwhile adjust your video also for me so that I can come back to you? I'll talk to the other college. Okay?
Hello.
Hello? This VTEM College of Engineering, JNTK 52. Are you able to hear me? I'm not getting your video. Hello? Hello? I'm not able to get your video. Jntuk College of Engineering. I'm getting your audio. Another college. Hello? Again,
Hello.
this college also I'm not getting the video. Are they? Hello? It's important for me to get the. Let me go to Pragati Engineering College if it is publishing its video. Which other college is publishing its video? Hello? Hello? Which college is this?
Hello?
Yes. Are you
University
able to
College
hear
of
me?
Engineering and Technology. Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Your video
Hello?
is not coming to me. Hello? Your video is
Hello?
not coming to me. Only audio is coming. Can you
Hello?
introduce yourself? Yeah. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
This is University College of Engineering. I am at
Uh-huh.
Dbms, sir.
Yeah, I'm able to see. Yeah, okay, okay.
Hello?
See, hello? Yeah. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, one of the things
Yes,
that
sir.
we are interested in this course is to make them with industry ready, okay. Which means that as opposed to just doing, what we mean by industry ready is these students should be not only understand the concepts, but they should be in a position to apply them on the kind of problems that the industry will expect from them to work on. Okay. So one of the things that we want to experiment as part of the course, we're not sure whether we can experiment. We are only looking at this and seeing how this can be done. No? One of the things that we want them is to take a practical application, large practical application, database application, and then make changes to that application rather than developing it from scratch, because the students will not be able to develop any application from the beginning to the end in a course of 3-4 months. They also are not expected to work in such a way when they go to the industry also. The way they will work in the industry is there will be an existing application and there will be requests for improving it or changing it or understanding how the whole system is working, right? So when they learn these concepts and they want to do the practical assignments, we want to see if such an approach can be introduced for these students, we did an experiment as part of NPTEL. There are about 32 lectures, 42 lectures, but then the course will essentially cover the first 32 lectures, okay, 32, 33 lecture. The rest of the lectures will not be part of the syllabus, okay. We look at typically the syllabus that will be covered in this course will be equivalent to the NPTEL's first 32 lectures, 32, 33 lectures. The remaining 10 lectures on data warehousing, data mining, object-oriented databases, all those are not part of the syllabus. So they won't get covered as part of the course anyway. Okay. Now the video lecture part is, we will do anyway in the class. So that will go to the students from a standard textbook point of view. Now when NPTEL conducted this certification course across all over India, about 15,000 students registered for the certification. One of the things that we were trying to do there is just the exam which TCS conducted in 23 centers all over India for this database design course for about 15,000 students who have enrolled, But I want them to also do practical assignments, out of which only 200 could qualify really doing the practical assignments part of it. Okay. So what we see is the biggest deficiencies in terms of what they do with the hands-on. Okay. The hands-on seems to be a much bigger problem than just delivering the conceptual part, which somewhat with the bookish knowledge they are able to do something. There also we have a problem because our way of testing will be different from the standard way of whatever that what I am told, all in one kind of testing is going to be different. Teaching is also going to be different. Our teaching also is not going to be just based on one textbook. Though we will suggest a textbook, our teaching is a number of textbooks put together is how we will teach. For example, for the ER modeling, the best book in my opinion is Sham Nawate's book. Okay, but for transaction processing, where I do a lot of research, I look at Bernstein, distributed transaction processing. A lot of papers also, we have looked at as references. So we won't be happy giving a textbook when it comes to transaction processing. When it comes to relation-based model, the best book is Jennifer Weidem's book, that 4 people from Stanford. That's the best book as far as I can see. So when we cover for our students, we don't just cover from one textbook. We cover from variety of textbooks, because when we go into the class also, we don't use any notes, because most of this is done by us over a period of time. So we don't require but then the students, they might expect this to be the way it is. They expect is the material one-to-one mapping to the material. Okay, there's a textbook, chapter 1. What is covered is equivalent to that chapter 1. So those kind of issues will come in now. Okay, what are your suggestions on this? What does your students, when we are teaching, will they expect a lot of hand holding? One good thing about this course is the video material is available. Standard video material is available. So they cover the PPTs and everything. Okay, right? So there is an additional material for this course available in terms of standard video lectures that are covered. That 42 NPTEL video lectures are free. Are you expecting anything else as part of the course in terms of giving, more handouts or more reading material, or what is there something more you are expecting from the course to be given? What does your students, how does your students will make use of it? Okay, so this should be clear for us, because we are not actually preparing them for the exam. Please understand that as part of the course, we are not trying to prepare them for the exam. We are preparing them to understand the concepts and then make them, when they go out, they should be confident of working on database applications when they go to the industry. That's the way we look at it. We are not trying to look at how many marks they will score as part of this when they go to the exam. That should happen if the exam appropriately was testing the concepts, but then we can't guarantee on that part. So I want to be very clear when we are doing this course, what is the local mentor, what are the problems he is seeing, how we would like to actually see, sir, if this is the way it happens, we are going to be benefited by this course. Okay, at the end of it, I'm spending my time, which is very hard for me to find, especially this semester. I'm finding that my time is at premium, and I'm really stressed. And then since the Vice Chancellor requested, I said I'll do this. But now the question is, if I'm doing this, I want it to be beneficial, and I don't want any, when if you're coming and then teaching all those students, it's not just that I come here spend an hour and 40 minutes, and I don't know how much is being understood by the students and how they're benefited by it. There should be a clear map between what we are doing and what are the expectations and how they're using it. That's the reason why I'm spending this 1 hour to find out how best we can do this. Okay. If you have any suggestions, please give me. First is the material. Are you expecting any additional material from us other than the video lectures that are already recorded and available? The textbooks will be given. For example, as I said, Jennifer Wyndham's textbook is what we will, to a large extent, will follow. Okay, right? And then for the other material, whatever other textbooks they feel comfortable, they can always refer and look at it. But as it is, hello?
Hello, sir.
Are you able to hear me?
Yes, yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
is what I'm asking, the questions are very clear for you? One part is the
Yes,
the syllabus part of it and the study material part of it. The second part is the assignment part of it. Okay, right? For the best use of this material, what is the additional expectation that you have? Do you have in your library the sufficient number of copies of Jennifer Wyndham's book, Stanford, the database design book by Jennifer Wyndham, and then I might refer to the back-end exercises of Jennifer Wyndham. Okay, right? This is Hector Garcia Molina, Ullman, and Jennifer Wyndham. Do you have this book in your this thing? This Jennifer Wyndham, Hector, and Jeffrey Ullman, Database Systems, the complete book.
yes, sir.
Will sufficient copies of this book will be available?
Yes, sir.
Do you have this book in your library or someplace? How does your students access the study material? Do they look at textbooks or they just look at only that all-in-one guide? Be frank about it.
Stepping. No.
Algebra, I'm going to give some exercises which are at the back end of this book, and I will ask them to do that and come back to me if they have difficulty in solving any of those problems. Okay? Will you be able to make this book available for the students?
Yes, sir.
Huh? Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
the other part, what is your physical environment? If they are given assignments and all that, how will they be able to do the assignments that we give? Is assignments part of this course? Do you expect assignments to be part of the course, or only theory part is what you're expecting from the course?
Theory part, sir.
So what happens to the lab part? Is somebody taking care of the lab part? Do you have a database lab as part of the curriculum?
Yes, sir. According to curriculum, we are following the practical structure.
There is a lab associated with this course.
Yes, sir.
So what will you do in the lab course?
Hello.
Is the assignment fixed by the university for you? What assignments you will do are fixed by the university?
SQL. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Hello.
Hello? Yeah, please tell me.
According to the Jntuk curriculum, we are following the lab sessions.
Correct. So what is the Jntuk curriculum gives you? Does it give you the exact experiments that you will be doing as part of the lab course?
SQL and PLSQL experience.
So what do you do in SQL? Just give the SQL queries and then they will be just running them, or what do they do? What is the database on which they'll run the SQL? They create that database.
Yes, sir. So
They'll
some
create the
library
database.
system.
Library
Hospital.
system.
Yes, sir.
They'll create that system.
Yes, sir.
On which database system they will create this? What is the database that you provide for this?
In our lab, Oracle, sir.
Oracle.
Oracle 9.8.
Oracle 9.8 is there. So,
Yes,
and what is the front end? How do they connect this to this Oracle database? Do they develop the full application, or just they'll use the Oracle database and then create tables and then create the database and then write the SQL statements?
Just we are creating the tables. After that, we are updating, inserting of tables using PLSQL.
PLSQL.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so basically at the end of the assignment, what they will do is create some table, put some entries into the table. Do they connect? Do they also do the over the network connecting backend web server, or they don't do any of this?
We are connecting ODBC using
JDBC,
Java.
ODBC, whatever. Do they?
How
Is
do
that part of the? Is that part of the assignment?
Yes, sir. We give some mini database. We connect that to the ODBC, JDBC.
What is the mini database that you're giving?
Small project, mini projects, like hospitalization.
So this database is created by you and given, or they start creating from the beginning, from the.
The students create the database.
This is a group assignment, individual assignment.
Group wise, we are dividing the groups and we are assigning the task.
How many in each group? So how do they learn the concept of database design now? Normalization and all that. How do they understand those concepts in this?
So normalization, so we are telling about the constraints of the organization. According to the constraints, we implement the normalization tables.
Correct. But then that's a theory part. In the lab part, is the normalization there for them or not?
Normalization is not there. Just they have 12 experiments out of 12 for SQL, remaining are programs.
So the
Because
database design part, they're not doing any practical aspect of the database design concepts.
yes, sir, sir.
Do you also transaction processing part in the lab part? Is there a transaction processing part, or it's not there?
It's not there. Sir.
Not there. That part of this thing is also not in the practical part.
Right.
Okay. So I understand that. Okay. Okay. Thank you. In terms of material, you're saying that you will be able to make this database systems book available for the students, right?
Okay.
That you will be
Okay,
able
sir.
to make. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So that's fine. Let me go to one other college and then look at one more college. I think which other college is publishing its this thing? Is BBC publishing? I'm just checking another college. I don't know. This is also not publishing its video. Can a question mark in terms of the college which will be able to now connect to me? None of the other colleges seems to be publishing there. Who else is publishing their video for me? Chakravarti, can you identify another college that's publishing its video for me? Oh, Pragati is publishing its video. Okay, let me go to Pragati and then see publishing its video. Okay. Yes, I think Pragati is publishing its video. Yeah. How do I actually? Hello? Hello? What happened? I'm not able to see the. I lost the connection. Okay. So making the best use of it. Yeah, I think I'd come to this college earlier. I think, yeah. Did I come to your college already? No, not, I guess. Can you introduce yourself? Can you make the thing little brighter? I'm not able to see you. The video is coming, but then the light is not on, I guess. Can you switch the light so that I can see? The audio is also not coming. Yeah. Can you introduce yourself? Can you introduce yourself? Are you the faculty mentor? Are you the faculty mentor in the college? Are you the faculty mentor? No? Are you the faculty mentor? Hello? Are you the faculty mentor? Link is gone. Okay. So let me then go to another college. I see. I think this is showing that we have some difficulty with this online part. Yes, I think I'm getting. Yeah. Hello. Can you introduce yourself? Is this which college is this? You have the audio muted. Can you just get the audio on?
Hello.
Yeah. I can hear you. Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So I'm the coordinator for Moocs in our college.
Okay, which college is this?
Pottiram Engineering College, Vijayawada, sir.
Okay, your principal is Professor
Dr. K. Nageswara garu.
K. Nageswara garu. Please convey my regards to him. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Okay, sure, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Tell me, yeah. See, how many students are doing the course from this college?
Here for second years we are having 120 students. Third years also we are having 100 students.
Oh, they basically, but this is not meant for second year students, right? This is the third year, first is third year, first semester. Third year, there are about 120 students.
Yes. Two sections we have.
Okay, two sections. Okay.
Yes, sir.
How many of the students in your college will be mostly worried about marks? How many will be worried about learning?
Pardon? Huh?
How many will be worried about only marks?
Marks.
Not learning. How many will be worried about just marks not about so much about learning. How many will be like that?
So everybody's intention is to get online, sir.
It's correct. But then now what happens is when we are teaching, the way we teach will be different. That's why we're asking this question, okay? And then last time this happened, and these boys are always worried about marks. Will this be asked in the exam? Okay? What we are teaching, if that is not not going to be there in the exam, then they will lose marks, right? So they will only interested in so then this becomes a problem, right? So
Yes,
we
yes,
want to
sir.
find out first what is the ground reality, whether what we are doing will make sense, doesn't make sense. So we want to find out that.
Okay,
You
okay.
understand what I'm saying?
A class mentor just now came, sir. She will continue, sir.
Yeah, okay.
Mata.
You are not the mentor, is it? Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I am
Yeah.
Nagasri, working as assistant professor in CS department, Pochramlu College, sir. I am the
Yeah.
internal
Okay.
mentor for Dbms, sir.
Okay. Okay. See, what we are trying to find out is how many students just follow this all-in-one this thing. Now, if we give something like this book on database systems by Hector Gracia Molina, Ullman and Jennifer Wyden, is that book available in your college?
Yes, sir, it is available, sir.
Is that
Nobody
available?
follows this all-in-one, sir. All-in-one or spectrum quiz, nobody will follow, sir. All will follow the
Okay.
textbook and prescribed textbooks only, sir.
They'll follow only prescribed textbooks. So if we
Yes, sir.
actually give the backside exercises, will they be looking at them? Will they be
Yes,
able
sir.
to
They will
solve
be.
the problems for us and then
Yes, sir.
give the
Yes,
thing?
sir.
Now, how will you the exam, local exam, the local exam also you will listen to it and then from what we are teaching, you will use it for setting the local exam, or how will you set your local exam now? How many marks is the local exam?
Local exam, 30 marks, sir. We will evaluate to 15, sir. We'll convert them to 15 marks, sir.
Okay, but then how will you set that exam paper?
We-
So you will be every day listening to our lectures?
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
then
sir.
you will,
Actually, in our college, we are going for NBA, sir. So we are preparing this course outcomes, sir. So following that course outcomes, we are designing our question papers, sir.
okay. See, now there are two parts here. One part is there is a reading material in terms of video lectures are available. 33 video lectures are available. Okay, right from the
Okay, sir.
NPTEL. That becomes the study material plus this textbook. Okay,
Okay, sir.
we will not give anything else as part of the study material.
Okay, sir.
Okay, is
Okay,
it
sir.
clear now? The
Yes,
other
sir.
part is how will your assignments will get tied up to this, your database lab assignments, how will they get tied up to the course? See, for example, in the lab course, if we teach the normalization concept, will they be able to practically implement that normalization on the large tables that will be part of the lab course, or that is not part of your lab course?
Actually, normalization is not in the lab session, sir. Only just simple commands, DML, DDL commands, and PLSQL programs, sir.
That will not tie up as a lab for this course, right? That's what I'm looking at now. See, normally
Yes, sir.
what we would expect the lab course to do is prepare them for the industry,
Yes,
going
sir.
for the industry and developing large applications, okay. Just
Yes, sir.
doing SQL statements and then running them on a cookie database doesn't really prepare them for the industry, industry
Yes, sir.
level work, okay.
Yes.
This is
Yes,
something
sir.
that we are concerned. We want the course to also actually, give the practical part of it, not just the theoretical part of it. They should be able to look at a large
Yes.
database and should be able to make changes to the database. This is something that we are
Yes, sir.
contemplating. Do you have a large Linux lab in your institute?
Yes, sir, we are
50
having.
machines
Accommodate nearly, yes, sir, we can nearly accommodate 80 to 90 students. Sir.
Okay, but your lab course is largely, that means the theory part is now not going to get tied up with the lab part as far as this course is concerned, which I need to look at. I'll come back to you on that. So if we give a practical assignment, I don't know how you will basically will handle that, but then we will see. Okay, I'll come back to you on this again. Okay, but as far as the
Okay, sir.
course is concerned, what we expect is the 40 that NPTEL 40 video lectures, out of which I think there are too many people who are disturbing you there. I don't know why. Okay.
Actually, we are having a
Where are you
meeting, sir.
sitting
Here.
and interacting
Today we
with
are
me?
having meeting, sir. That is why
Where are
every
you
faculty
sitting
is here, sir.
where are you sitting and interacting with me? In a public place? I
No,
thought you
sir,
will
this
sit
is
in a classroom and interact with me.
this is the mini seminar hall, sir. We will have here video classes for students, sir, as well as faculty meetings are also conducted here, sir. So that is why today we are having a meeting with our management, sir. So many faculty came here.
Ah, okay. I'll leave you now. I will not disturb you any further. Okay. I'll come back to you now. Nice talking to you, and then we'll be in touch with you. We will suddenly come back to you again because we want to closely work with the mentors. But the optimal this thing, I think you play a very key role because we just give all our lectures and then we don't as as possible and see how this whole thing is going to them, and if they are facing difficulties, what kind of difficulties they're facing. Okay, so that it becomes more useful. In fact, personally, I should tell
Yes.
you that this is too much of a stretch for me because I don't have this much time right now available for doing this course. Because of the vice chancellor, I'm stretching myself and doing this. I guess in a few minutes they will evict you from there. Okay, so I think I will leave you at this point, but then come back to you later. Okay, yeah,
Okay, sir.
okay,
Okay, sir.
thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go to one last person, last college. The idea is I'm getting some, no, I'm trying to get an assessment of what I'm into and then what is the kind of no structures that we're looking at. Okay. Yes. One more college, last college. Is there some college which is still publishing its this thing? Pragati is ready. Let me just go back to Pragati. I'll just go to Pragati and then summarize at the end of that and then see if is Pragati there? Still don't see Pragati on. Pragati is not there. They said they're ready. Wants to chat, okay? But then he's on the chat session. Okay. Sesi Institute of Technology is also ready. Okay. Let me just then go to I'll go to Sesi Institute and then interact with them, see if something is possible. Okay. Yes, I think I've already come to you previously. Yes, I've already come to you. Yeah, just talk to you. I think I will leave you. This seems to have a good bandwidth. Sesi Institute, Sri Sai Aditya Institute. Okay, let me go to JNTU Vijayanagaram campus, I think, and stop with them. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello.
This
Good
is Tirmal
afternoon.
Raj,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. Tirmal Raj. Okay. Yeah.
With me, my colleague Surekha is there.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
How many students
Sir,
from your college are actually doing this course?
120, sir.
120.
Yes,
Is
sir.
it okay? But I'm not seeing 120 in this room. Are actually 120 attending? The large number of girls I see in your college. So the more girls than boys in your college. It is
Actually,
good
the
if that's
point
the
is that the
case.
camera projection is only one side. So what we are, our technical
Ah,
person is doing is rotating the camera. So sometimes you are seeing boys one side, sometimes you are
oh,
seeing girls one side. That's the only reason we are unable to show you the
okay.
whole 120.
But they're equal
That's the
number,
fact,
is
sir.
it? They are in equal number, is it? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
that's fine. Yeah, one of the things compared to last time this thing, I found these students a bit dull. Is my reading right or wrong? The big data, when I did big data
Exactly.
course, I found the students to be quite alert, and then they're doing a lot more, they're responding a lot more faster to me, and it was a pleasure that time. But now when I came to this time to your college, I'm a bit disappointed, you know.
The point is, it's the closed room approach in software engineering, sir. You have a lot of cohesion when the small group is there. Now the group is
Uh,
large, takes time to get cohesion.
okay, but then when we ask the question, you see, for example, the C program with files also, I'm not sure now if they're done any programming at all. That's the kind of worry that I'm getting into, you know, okay. But practical thing is very important for
Sir,
these boys. The Indian education system,
I
the
do
biggest
appreciate your
issue
comments,
now.
sir, but I think, sir,
Please go ahead.
actually,
See, one
the
of
point is that I feel they need 3 or 4 more classes to get tuned to the lectures that is going on in DBMS
Mhm.
because they are attending it first time, sir.
Okay,
So I
okay.
think that is one of the major thing. They need some 3 or 4 warm-up classes. Probably after 2 classes they'll get tuned and they'll respond by because they need to understand that it should be interactive.
Yeah, see, because
And
see, this is the
probably by
challenge.
next 2
This
classes
is
they will get it done.
okay. No, that's fine. You know, in fact, I had a good no, impression of your college. Last time when I came, I thought I was presently surprised with the level at which they were interacting with me. You know, so that's one thing that, as you know,
Sir,
as teachers, that is something that brings us back to a college. You know, otherwise, you know, if that is
oh,
not there, we don't feel like right. So I think the
it's a great
pleasure and
compliment
joy.
from a great professor like you, sir. Thank you very much again. We'll definitely see that we come back to your expectation, and at last, at the end of the course, you will say that your students are good, doing well. We do our best from as a mentor, sir.
Yeah, sure, sure. See, one thing is there are practical challenges here. You know, we are doing it on a large scale. That's the reason why I'm spending this time to see. You know, to be frank with you, I'm really concerned about doing this experiment. Firstly, I don't seem to have the luxury of time, which I'm really struggling for my time in terms of So this is suddenly a very very big commitment from my side in terms of doing this course, online course. That too for so many students whom I am actually not practically seeing. You know, they're dispersed. So what I teach, how it is going to them, and if there are questions, how will they interact with me? There's multiple challenges as part of that whole thing for me. You know. Now, actually, to be frank, I'm concerned for multiple things here. One thing is, as you know, we lecture rather than we teach from a particular standard source. You know, because since we do a lot of research, we don't really, bind ourselves to a particular textbook. To be frank, our actually, way of looking at the concepts is slightly different. So there is going to be a challenge when so many students are actually listening to me, whether something went correctly to them or not, because I don't know what their level is, what their background is, what they have done well previously, what they have not done previously. And if I'm in a practical classroom, I can see that and bridge the difference. But now I'm actually coming over a net, and then most of the time I don't have the luxury of interacting them and asking many questions and seeing from their eyes if they're understanding me or not understanding me. That luxury also will not be there for me. Okay, so there are practical
Sir,
challenges in this. So I suddenly have my first line of defense. Okay, so that I
It's a
get
core
the
team.
feedback from yeah, core team, and then that's where I want to spend the time to see if something is really going to them, or are they able to understand what they're doing. That's first thing. The second thing which I'm interested in is, from this group, I'm interested in selecting only some 2-3 colleges specifically, and try to, I don't know which colleges will fit my bill, but then I suddenly would like to see if I can choose 2-3 colleges from this group and directly do a certification from IIT Madras if they're willing. Okay, for these students at the end of the, at the end of the course, JNTU can conduct its own exam and all that. We are not bothered about it. But then we are
Sir.
interested in actually conducting our own exam and our own, practical, give practical problem and then make them do that. And then evaluate from our side and give the marks and give IIT Madras certification. Okay, right?
Sir.
We are interested in that because that's where we want to benchmark. We want to see what's happening with these colleges, which college will really, because we want to bring up these colleges also as part of this. And IITs, for example, when we conduct this exam with the faculty mentor and also make sure they do practical assignments, we won't be able to do for all the 16 colleges. Suddenly it won't scale up, We at most can take about 3 or 4 colleges from this group if they're willing, and then bring them as part of the certification program to IIT Madras, and then IIT Madras can actually give, at the final test will also be conducted by IIT Madras, because once we want to give the certificate, we will have our standards. IIT Madras wants to give the certificate to the student. It wants to ensure that it has conducted the exam and it did the practical assignment, and it will also indicate the marks in the certificate. Okay, that's something that I'm actually considering. One of the colleges I suddenly have in mind is your college, Vijayanagaram campus. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely will be there, sir. Only thing is that if you can provide me the what kind of background resources I should prepare myself, so that once your class is over, I can make them ready for your exam also. Then definitely I'll do my best to see that they'll be ready for your exam also.
Correct. That's, I think, something that I'm interested in. I'll come back to you again on this, on this, back to some of the
Another
faculty
small question,
coordinators.
sir. Another small question. You talked about for transaction management another book, sir. What is that book name, sir? Bernstein.
Yeah, there is a distributed transaction processing. There is a book by, there's a small book. It's a pretty small book. There are 2 books actually. If you look at just distributed transaction processing, Seri and Palaghetti also, there is one book. Bernstein had an excellent book on distributed transaction processing. Okay.
Acha. That's from Springer's or which publications?
I think it was a separate book that was published. You have to look at. I can share that book with you. I think I should have a PDF copy of the book. It's no longer
sir, I'll mail
available.
you,
Yeah, I can share. That's one of the ideas also. To give little more higher in than what is available in a normal standard textbook. Okay.
Other books which you have mentioned, I am having the personal copies, sir. Those books I am going through. For normalization, I am in the class. I generally teach whatever the practical stuff you are telling, mapping from ER to normalization and normalization levels. I think that videos of Kannan Srinath is there.
But do they do in the lab a normalization exercise?
When I take the subject, I make it done, sir. Even though it is not in the lab. I take my personal interest.
See, one of the things as a way of changing the way we are teaching these subjects to the students, one of the important things I want to bring in as a change is we should make them look at large systems, not just small systems, kuti systems. We should expose the students to large systems, make them understand how these systems are designed, and make them do changes to those systems. That is more practical approach than just giving them simple SQL statements, and then those kind of training will not really go deep and then make them really understand the systems, and make them prepare for the industry jobs. That is a change I'm interested in. So in fact, in NPTEL, what we did is we gave a large database developed using the LAMP stack, and then we gave 2 assignments on that. One no, simple assignment, the second one normalization assignment, and the third was optimization, transaction processing optimization. We gave 3 assignments which are very challenging assignments in some sense. If they do that, they'll get prepared for the industry. That's the idea actually. Okay. Along with the course, that's what we actually wanted to do. But again, we have to choose some subset here and work with that subset to see if that can be implemented with this subset. This is the first level interaction that I'm having to see how best this course can reach the, reach all the colleges, and then what are the challenges. I'm just looking at the first level, this is, I think, the first round. I'm happy that I've interacted with people. Since it's already now 4:10, we possibly should wind up this session at this point. But I'll take all your inputs, I'll keep them with me and come back in a week to 10 days time. Okay, as I'm doing this, I will again have one more mentor session in about a week to 10 days time, and then see what is the best way to actually take this forward. Okay, but I should actually warn you at this point of time that my commitment for this. See, one of the things that I want to warn you at this point of time is my time commitment seems to be extremely high at this. If I reduce my time commitment for this course by having one more person co-teach with me, okay, because one advantage that for this course I have is all the lectures have been recorded and they are all available. For example, all the 33 lectures are already available in NPTEL. So one can certainly use them as part of the course. So we have some little luxury in terms of couple of courses, couple of classes. If I miss, I can just indicate the lectures that they could be seeing, So I'm looking at multiple options in terms of how I'm going to manage my time. But then I'm warning ahead of time that I'm suddenly seeing that time is going to be a major problem for me, but then I would like to see how much time. I hope to actually have your full cooperation as we are doing this, because without that it's not going to be a success. So the faculty mentors are the key thing for me, So I certainly would like to come back to you again in about week to 10 days time. Okay, one more session. That time it will become more clearer for me how I'm going to build this course in terms of the next 3-4 months. Okay.
Thank you very much, sir. Thanks for your valuable time with us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much for spending this time with me. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm going to sign off at this point because I have another meeting to attend. I'm already late for that meeting. I think I'm only supposed to be between 3 and 4. So what I'll do is I'll for a week's time. I think there's a question coming in here. Yes. Okay. Okay, I think we will come back and then plan. Now, Chakravarti, Professor Chakravarti, I think we will suddenly plan one more session. I think it's important that we work with the local faculty mentors as much as possible, because then only we will be able to, get the best out of these sessions, because we'll know the practical difficulties. Certainly, one thing that we ensure is all the colleges participating in this are publishing their videos. Okay, that is something that you should do for me. Okay, then only it will make sense for us. I'm going to have one more discussion with you and Professor Jntuk Moocs sometime this week to see how best we will be actually, should be structuring this course in the coming months. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for this session, for all the faculty coordinators.